All right, good morning, everybody. We got some Juan Soto updates. I was hoping that a trade was not going to go down last night while we were all sleeping, and it didn't. But it seems like some things are gaining momentum. Jack Curry of Yes. This is someone that Yankees fans really do trust. Those like diehard Yankees fans, I see that they really value what Jack Curry has to say. Works for Yes Network. And he has a couple tweets here, I believe, within the last hour. And this makes it seem like to me that Soto is being dealt to the New York Yankees. As we reported on Hot Stove last night, Yankees Hot Stove is their Yes Network show, the Yankees intensified efforts to acquire Soto. Those talks have continued and a trade is likely. Keep an eye on King and Thorpe. Padres need pitchers and those two could headline a trade. Would think Yankees will part with 4 or 5 players. So King and Thorpe obviously is a key in this. The Padres want those two guys. The Yankees want to give up Schmidt and Chase Hampton. They don't want to give up those two guys. Now, a compromise would for the Padres to get Michael King and Chase Hampton or get Clark Schmidt and Drew Thorpe. So we'll see if a compromise has to be made. I feel like A.J. Preller is staying strong on this, though, and he is not going to make a move, at least today, unless they get King and Thorpe in this deal. So if they get King and Thorpe, I'll feel good probably about the return, and I don't know who those other 2 players will be. I think it would just be 2 other pitchers, maybe 2 prospects. We'll see what happens. Jack Curry again says here, this was after that last tweet. This was, again, I think like an hour ago. When a trade of this magnitude with a superstar in Soto and 4 or 5 other players, which would be the return to the Padres, when it's being sorted out, many issues need to be resolved, including medicals. So he says that. He says medicals in a tweet. So to me, and John Boy tweeted this out as well, like, it's done. That's what it feels like. I would be pretty dang surprised if there's another team like the Blue Jays or another team that comes in here and doesn't acquire Juan Soto. It feels like he's going to the Yankees. Curry says, when multiple pitchers are involved, those various injury histories need to be reviewed. It's all part of the process. So he's talking about the process of a deal being finalized here. And then I've read some stuff about some Yankee people around the winter meetings having some smiles, no comments, but with a smile, kind of feeling good about where things are going. Maybe that was before the Verdugo trade and they knew something about that. They didn't know something about the Soto stuff. But I believe there was someone, might have been Jack Curry, I forget who it was. It might have been Andy Martino. Said about how, Yankees people, they were in their suites all of last night. It wasn't like they were hanging out at the bar or anything like that. So it feels like something is going to be happening here. I believe it was Mark Feinsand. He tweeted out that Jake Cronenworth is a possibility, not in this trade, but a possibility to be dealt here. John Morosi says Alex Verdugo expected to stay with the Yankees in near term as opposed to being moved to San Diego in a Juan Soto trade. That is gaining momentum. Mark Feinsand says here, while a trade of Juan Soto is appearing very likely, a source said that Jake Cronenworth is also a potential trade possibility for the Padres. So this could be a very busy day for A.J. Preller. Croney could be dealt later in the offseason. Who knows? But I think Mike Schilt, his visit on the 17th to Juan Soto is not going to happen. I feel like I would be shocked if a deal doesn't happen by then. That's a long ways away from now. A deal could get done with Soto within the next hour. Who the heck knows? So I just wanted to make a quick video, get this out, an update on the talks. King and Thorpe, Preller, stay strong. A deal doesn't have to happen today, but keep those guys in the deal, and maybe the Yankees get desperate. They just acquired Verdugo. Maybe they just want to have their bulk of their big offseason plans, position player-wise, outfield-wise, just get it done at the winter meetings. Hopefully you're catching the Yankees at a desperate point here.